Hello everybody, what's cracking? And today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Skyquake. Before we look at the figure, as we usually do, we will take a look at his box. As you can see right there, he is part of Legacy Evolution. And I really like this artwork. This is good artwork. You can see the figure there. There's the figure, Evo Fusion. You can dock Needle Nose on top. I don't have Needle Nose yet, so... Also, is he missing a fin? Oh, no, that's Skyquake's wing. I'm stupid. And then there's the Legacy artwork with Armada Prime. I'm so hyped for him. And, yeah, and then there's the QR code on the top. That's really it for the box. We're actually going to use it as a camera stand. And, let's get started. So first, as usual, we'll take a look at the accessories. He includes two, so his Gatling gun. I'm gonna save the joke for when Dreadwing comes out. I'm saving the joke. But he can hold it, like, upright or underslung. Underslung is the way that they want you to do it. And then his Evo Fusion thing is that you can take this block out and then extend this into a sword. And the sword is pretty flimsy, but, like, the plastic doesn't feel great on the sword. It feels like it's gonna break, but most of the time it's just gonna be inside the gun anyways. But let's look at the jet itself, because that's the interesting part. Starting at the nose cone. The nose cone is rounded off, but at least that means it gets to be hard plastic, so that's always nice. You can see, I'll just let you guys take in all details on him. He's got the three big thrusters on the back. These two thrusters are compatible with blast effects. This one is not. And he's got red paint going around as striping. He's got a lot of silver paint on him. A lot of fins, a lot of nice fins. And not too much undercarriage, actually. There's not a whole lot of undercarriage. As far as, like, posing on the jet goes, you can open up the cockpit, and there's actually seats in there, which is pretty cool. And then you can also, these are very well hidden. You can actually just open these sections up, and that will be the landing gear, and then this bit also comes up. And that's the landing gear. Doesn't roll, but it's there if you want to use it. And it does help the jet to stabilize. And now to store the gun, let's just flip in the landing gear again, because he's going aerial. To store the weapon, what they want you to do in the instructions is just put it underneath here so that he can shoot things from above. Me personally, though, what I like to do is just take this section here, flip it out, and then just peg it into here, because I just think that makes him look a lot more streamlined. I just prefer how this looks. Again, that's just me, though. Let me just get this fixed. Sorry if there's a Kinmaster thing in the corner. I don't know if I'm going to edit this video, but if I do, there will probably be a Kinmaster watermark there, because I can't afford Kinmaster Premium. But, for comparison, here he is with Knockout. And also, sorry if I, like, sound like a complete Emgo ripoff. I'm still trying to find my unique style. I'm still trying to find it. Here he is with Bulkhead. Just, I got a lot of my inspiration from Emgo. And, again, I just haven't found my style yet. It'll happen. It'll happen. But there's Skyquake. So to transform Skyquake, you just want to tuck in these fins here, and then take the wings and lift them up. Next, what you want to do is just untab these sections. That will be useful later. Just lift them up like that. And now take the legs and rotate them downward. And now unfurl the knee and twist it this way. Now flip out the foot, untab this fin here, flip it up, and collapse it down onto the leg. And just do the same thing on the other side. We'll just do this quickly. And now you just want to bring up the arms here. Flip down this nose cone as far down as it'll go. And now, this is where the transformation's about to get interesting. Now you just want to split the wings, like this, open them up, and that'll reveal the chest. And this confused me when I first did this, so you just want to rotate the waist like this. And then you swing the wings over from the front to the back. That is so genius. I love it. But anyways, just flip the arms out here. I love this. I love how that whole thing works. And just rotate the waist back to where it was before. Now, rotate these sections, flip in that fin, back, rotate this section, flip in the fin, rotate it. And now what you want to do with this section is you want to just untab it from here, and that will reveal the head. You can shift his head forward for more clearance. Then what you want to do, bring these sections forward. What you want to do, and I learned this from Gotbot, what you want to do is try and push this section down as far as it'll go, and then you want to push this nose cone in to almost like a point of it not feeling comfortable to do. You want to get that nose cone in there, and then fold it down while it's like flush against this section here. And then get everything lined up. And then tab the waist section. See, it came undone again. Tab the waist section into there. And then you just compress this as far as it'll go without interfering too much with how the cockpit is placed. And that should help. It's not perfect, but it should help. Now you just want to rotate these sections around and bring them up. And then just bring these shoulders down, and bring the pads over them. Bring the shoulder down, rotate the shoulder pad around. And then just, this always falls off. And then just slide it down. Now you just want to take this section here, if the camera would focus. Make sure that's open so that you can actually feed it in through here so that it's sticking out there. And then you just close all this up. And then this should all just tab in right here. Now what you want to do is just flip out the hand, take this panel here, swing it around, then flip it back in, and then now extend the arm, and then we'll just do the same thing here. And here he is. You can just adjust the wings, however. Here's SKYQUAKE in robot mode. This is the best Legacy leader. This is by far, in my opinion, this is the best Legacy leader class figure that we have gotten so far. So let's get in on the head sculpt. This is the best Legacy head sculpt. This is peak. This might be the best head sculpt in my collection. This is just so good. It looks so nice. But anyways, moving down the body, he's got a G1 chest. And he's got a lot of nice detailing. I love how the cockpit section looks just sticking out there. I think it just makes it look almost Bayformery in a sense. And I don't use that in a bad way. I use it in a good way. Now for posability, the head's on a ball joints. Shoulders can move if you just gotta get the shoulder pads out of the way. Squeakiest ratchet joint ever. This is an issue. That's an issue. I think if you can get the backpack properly lined up, yeah, that would peg in if you could get the backpack properly lined up. But if you actually want to like push down this section here, then the backpack doesn't line up. So the arms are gonna move in. They have butterfly joints. They have rotation here. They have a full elbow bend, even though the elbows are different. It's weird. He does have a wrist swivel. He has, if you untab this section, he has an ab crunch, but it's very loose, so you can't really use it. And he also does have an extending torso, if that serves any purpose. The hips, the thigh can rotate. The waist can rotate too, I forgot to mention that. The hips can move all the way like this, and then they can move outward on very clicky ratchets. And then the knees are double jointed, and they can go this far. So, pretty far, if you ask me. And then he does have a tilt here. The thruster can move a little bit, and this can move too, if you want all that stuff moving. Now, as far as the weapon goes, you can have him holding it underslung. You can also have him holding it the other way. And then you can just flip out this peg here. And then that will allow you to, let me just see if I can get everything situated. There we go. There he is with his weapon, being held as it is intended. And then you can also just have him holding it by this one bit. And then you can take out the sword. And again, just grab it by this hook tab. Swing it open. It does make a very satisfying click when the sword finally flings out. And then you just peg this into the hand, and this is the best Legacy leader. This is the best Legacy leader. Look at this pose. It's not even like really a pose. I just stuffed stuff in his hands and he looks awesome. Like, I mean, come on. Come on. Like, oh my god, this thing is so good. But anyways, for comparison, I'm going to move this guy off to the side to do the comparisons. Here he is with Legacy Bulkhead. And then with Legacy Knockout. Here's the Bulkhead again, so you can just see how the Prime cast is building up. I don't have RC yet, but you can just see how the Prime cast is looking, and I love this. They look so good. I think Prime is an overrated show, but this still fills my heart with joy to just see some of the cast back together. SKYQUAKE especially. SKYQUAKE is very nostalgic for me. I remember watching Masters and Students as a kid so many times, which was this guy's, like, besides Shadow Zone, that was this guy's only episode. He didn't get a lot of screen time, but, yeah, there's SKYQUAKE. Let me actually just get him into a pose for the thumbnail. Let's get a thumbnail pose going. I probably won't use that for the thumbnail, but there is the Transformers Legacy Evolution, ages 8 and up, Hasbro Takara Tomy collaboration, Prime Universe, Leader Class, Canadian release, SKYQUAKE. You know I like to do these mouthfuls at the end, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye!